All right, 3A-5, graphing lines from standard form. So today, you're not learning anything new, okay? You're not learning anything new, but you're putting together everything that you've learned for this unit so far. You're going to be solving for y, you're going to be finding your m and b, you're going to be graphing, okay? So nothing's new, you're just putting it together. It says, in order to graph a linear function, you must make sure the equation is solved for y, so that you can identify the m and b, your slope and y-intercept. M is slope, b is y-intercept. Often a linear function is presented in standard form, which is capital AX plus capital BY equals capital C. Notice that the x and y terms are on the same side of the equation. Okay, so we talked about, last time I taught you guys, we talked about slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b, and we talked about why it's called slope-intercept form, because you have your slope, your m, and your intercept, your b. Now this is standard form. We don't really talk about standard form too much. You'll see equations that are standard form, okay, but we don't really necessarily always call it standard form. Anytime you would write an answer, your answers would always be in y equals mx plus b. You would never write your answer like this, okay? You might be given a problem like this, and then I'm going to show you how to fix it, okay, but standard form, we really don't talk about it, okay? It says, notice the x and y terms are on the same side of the equation. So if you look at all of your examples, your x and y, same side. XY, same side. XY, same side. Okay? I want to be able to graph. In order to graph something, I have to have two pieces of information. What do I have to graph? Your m and your b. So yes, like a dot, okay, but I want more specific. Your m, your slope, and your b. Right now, looking at this equation, I can't identify the m and b. In order to find m and b, it has to be y equals mx plus b. My equation has to look like this, where y is by itself. Is y by itself? No. No. So now I have to solve for y to make it look like this. Now once it looks like this, then I can know my m and b. But right now it doesn't look like that. So let's draw our line, and we're going to get y by itself. So what do I need to move first? The x. How do I move a positive x? Minus x. What I do to one side, I got to do to the other. This is not new. We know how to solve for y, okay? X minus x, cancel, and I'm left with negative y equals. Can I say 3 minus x, 3 minus 1 gives me 2x? No, because 1 has an x, 1 does not. And I always write which one first? Which one do I write first? X. Negative x plus 3. Okay, is y by itself? No. What's with it? Negative. This is really a what? Negative 1. So negative 1 and y are touching with no symbol. That means that they're being multiplied. So what do I got to do? Divide. I have to divide by negative 1. And if I divide one thing by negative 1, I divide everything by negative 1. Make sure you're writing with me. Negative 1 over negative 1, they equal 1. So I'm left with 1y, but you don't write the 1. So y equals negative 1 over negative 1 again, which gives me 1x, but I don't write the 1 in front of the x. And then 3 divided by negative 1 is negative 3. Now is y by itself? Yes. Okay, so it says the equation solved for y, so y equals x minus 3. Okay, I'm ready to graph, but before I can graph, I have to know my m and my b. So I'm going to say y equals mx plus b. So the m is in front of the x. Well, what number is in front of x?
1.
A 1. So my slope is 1, which has to be written as a fraction. So 1 over 1. What's my b? Negative 3. Negative 3. Okay, got my two pieces of information I need to graph. Now, which one do I start with, m or b?
B. To start it off.
To start it off, we have to have a point. What's b stand for? Y-intercept. So go label your axes, x and y. You guys said b stands for y-intercept. So I'm going to go to my y-axis and put a dot on negative 3. Right with me. Okay, now I'm ready for slope. Remember, the top number goes up and down. The bottom number goes which way?
Right.
To the right. All right. Is it positive or negative slope? Positive. So am I going to go up or down? Up. How many? 1. Then what? To the right 1. So up 1, right 1. Put your dot. Then I do it again. Up 1, right 1. Up 1, right 1. Up 1, right 1. Up 1, right 1. Keep going. Keep going till you can't go any further. Now, I can tell which way my line is going to go, right? So my dots need to continue going this way. So now I'm going to go the opposite. Down 1, the other way 1. Get your dots. Draw your line. Extend your arrows off the graph. Don't draw short lines. Questions? How was that? Did you learn anything new? No. Okay, you just put it all together. So we should already know how to do this stuff. Example 2. This is like a review day. Draw your line. I cannot graph this how it looks. It has to be in the form y equals mx plus b. I got to get y by itself. So what do I need to get rid of first?
X.
The 2x. How do I get rid of it? Positive 2x? Minus 2x. And what I do to one side, I do to the other. 2x minus 2x gives me 0. And I'm left with negative 3y equals, can I say negative 9 minus 2 is negative 11? No. Got to write them side by side, and I write the x first. Okay, is y by itself?
No.
Nope. I got to divide by negative 3, and if I divide one thing by negative 3, I divide everything by negative 3. Okay, negative 3 over negative 3 equals 1. And that is 1y, but I don't write the 1 in front of the y. Negative 2 divided by negative 3.
2 over 3.
Positive. Negative over negative becomes positive 2 over 3x. Negative 9 divided by negative 3.
Plus 3.
Positive 3. Okay, then it wants my equation solved for y. So y equals 2 over 3x plus 3. Okay, I want my m and b so I can graph. So y equals mx plus b. My m is what? 2 over 3. My b is 3. Remember, top number goes up and down. Bottom number goes to the right. Okay, do I start with m or b? B. B stands for what? Y-intercept. Label your axis. Okay, B is my y-intercept, so I got to go to my y-axis and put a dot where? Positive 3. So I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3 and put my dot. Okay. Is my slope positive or negative? Positive. So am I going to go up or down? Up because it's positive. Up how many?
2
Then what?
over 3.
Up 2 to the right 3. Put your dot. Then you do it again. Up 2 to the right 3. And I put my dot. And again, up 2 to the right 3. We always go right first. Can I go any further? Nope. So now I go the opposite way. Down 2, other way 3. Down 2, other way 3. Down 2, other way 3. Draw your line. Questions? How are we doing? Doing okay? Okay. Example 3. Can I graph this how it looks? No. What do I need to do? Get y by itself. Good. Okay, what do I move first? The x. This is a negative 12x. So what do I do? Positive 12x. Negative 12x plus 12x cancel out. They equal 0, and I'm left with negative 3y equals 0 plus 12x. What do I write first? 12x. Do I have to write the 0? No. Okay, is y by itself?
No.
Nope. Divide by negative 3. And if I divide one thing by negative 3, I divide everything by negative 3. Negative 3 over negative 3 equal 1y, but I don't write the 1. What's 12 divided by negative 3?
Negative 4.
Negative 4x. Okay, so my equation solved for y is y equals negative 4x. So this is really y equals mx plus b. What's my m? Negative 4. But I have to write it as a fraction, so negative 4 over 1. What's my b?
0.
Good. Do I have a b there? Nope, so we say it is 0. Okay? What's b stand for? Y-intercept. And I'm going to start with my b, and it means y-intercept, and that goes right on 0, the origin. Okay, is my slope positive or negative?
Negative.
It's a negative 4. So am I going to go up or down?
Down.
Down how many?
4.
4 to the right.
1.
To the right 1. Good. Down 4, right 1. Can't go any further, so now I go the opposite. And I draw my line. Extend your arrows through the graph. Questions? How are we feeling? Was that hard? Did I go too fast?
No.
I went kind of fast because it was review. Okay. Good? Good. Okay.